welcome back to episode number something of using bad Lego pieces to build something good. I'm Brick Building Machine, your host, and today we're going to be using this piece, in particular, this whole pick brick cup full of them. I got too many of them. I know that is a first world problem, but what can you say? It's a good problem to have. So I'm going to be using that, and so let's see what I can make. First thing that comes to mind when I think of gray is either robots, mechanical stuff, and spaceships. But I've built so many spaceships in this series, I better try out and make a robot out of this. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. And I think that a lot of what I do will just be simply connecting these pieces, obviously, but connecting them in particular, sorry for that noise, in particular, something like this to make the legs and arms. So I made what looks like a good leg, kind of using this technique usually used for hands as feet. So I'll make a second one. So after building these two legs, I went ahead and built a body. So something like this I thought would be interesting. And then we just connect the legs onto the headlight brick. Then we'd get something that looks interesting. So it's definitely interesting, but now I don't know how in the world I'm going to connect the arms on. So that's what's different about the body. You gotta add in a spot for the legs and the arms. So that's why I probably should have started with the body. But this is another body design that I made up, and I think this is the one that we will probably end up sticking with. But this is the spots for the legs and the arms. So just connecting the legs on the outside here. It probably is our best bet, but it does make it a little top heavy. But not if you kind of angle the legs forward a little bit. So that's what it looks like. Earlier in the video I said that most of the builds would probably be using something like this, and that was actually pretty true. It's using the legs, and I actually just made this, and I think that it'll probably work out as an arm. I actually made two of these, so we can see which one looks better, putting it on the top of the mirror or on the bottom. And just looking at this now, I think that it looks best on the bottom of the build. And there you go, that's a robot. I could stop there, but I think that it really could use a head, so that's what I'll build. Earlier we built this little body, and this was supposed to be going to be the eyes. So I can just disconnect this part I was going to connect the legs on, and connect it on for the head. And I think that putting it on the front of this little mirror piece is better than the back. Yeah, better than the back. So that's where I will put it, and it makes it look like a nice Lego robot. So that's the completed build. I really like how it came out. Definitely amazing how much you can build with just one type of piece. Really cool. And that's it for building this robot. But as you can see, I still have a ton of these pieces. So I'm going to be building multiple of these and adding them to my city. It's a really cool robot to build with this. Hopefully there was enough information in this video that you're able to build them at home. But if there is not, let me know in the comments if you want a full step-by-step tutorial. Hopefully not, because that would be really difficult to do. But if somebody asks of it, I will do it. So stay tuned. And the featured Lego channel of this video is Callan Games. It makes some very cool stop-motion videos. Check them out in the description down below. Also, very quality voice acting as well.